The Formula One action moves to the Jeddah street circuit in Saudi Arabia this weekend, where the competition is expected to be closer due to the circuit's tight and twisting nature. Max Verstappen, who dominated the Bahrain Grand Prix, is the heavy favourite to win, followed by his Red Bull teammate Sergio Perez. So I think one of the best ways to look at who we should be considering as the form guide basically for this race is to look at the betting patterns. So firstly, we have Ferrari's Charles Leclerc, who faces a 10-place grid penalty, and as a result he's seen his odds drift. Mercedes drivers Lewis Hamilton and George Russell are considered rank outsiders. The best bets for the 2023 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix include Sergio Perez winning the Grand Prix without Max Verstappen finishing, or Carlos Sainz finishing on the podium and both Alpine drivers taking points. Also can get pretty good odds on Fernando Alonso winning the race as well. But let's be totally realistic here. It's definitely going to be one of the Red Bulls unless they have some kind of catastrophic failure. Carlos Sainz acknowledges Ferrari's bad situation with the reliability of its 2023 Formula One engine, but is optimistic about improvements after Leclerc's Bahrain retirement. So Leclerc will face a 10-place grid penalty in Jeddah for exceeding the season limit of control electronics parts. Sainz, now Ferrari's best chance to compete with Red Bull, expressed the team's concern about the engine's durability. Despite the setback, Sainz believes that Ferrari has a good chance to get back on the podium and is focusing on learning from his first race and improving the car. Formula One has revised its penalty point system for 2023 to prevent drivers from facing race bans due to minor offences. Last year, Pierre Gasly was at risk of a ban after accumulating 10 points, just too shy of the 12-point limit that triggers a race ban. In response, the FIA have reviewed the system and decided that from 2023, stewards would make a more considered approach when assigning penalty points. Points would still be given for unsafe offences, but not for sporting-related breaches like track limit violations. This change was evident apparently at the Bahrain Grand Prix, where sanctions were imposed without penalty points. Lewis Hamilton believes that his Mercedes Formula One team is trailing Red Bull by 1.5 seconds per lap, needing bold decisions to catch up. Mercedes ranked 4th fastest in Bahrain's season opener, with Hamilton and George Russell finishing 5th and 7th respectively. Hamilton acknowledged the team's struggles in corners, stating they need other teams to struggle for Mercedes to have a chance of winning. He admitted his previous comments on the team not listening to his concerns weren't the best choice of words, but emphasised the importance of communication and belief in the team. Team boss Toto Wolff agrees that a radical design concept change is necessary, with Hamilton hoping to close the gap later on in the season.